What's going on, everybody? Everyone's. We are back and we are black again for another episode of Real Queens Real Talk with the Gentleman's Perspective. I am your host, Auntie Momo. Let me take this off the screen so y'all can see, at least you can see baby sister Sir Neil's beautiful face. And there's Mizzle, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, y'all not gonna see my face tonight for a couple of reasons, okay? First and foremost, I'm over here looking like a Hebrew runaway slave right now, okay? Because I have been working like a dog. I am packing because I'm in the process of moving. So I've got boxes all over the house. Plus, I got a fresh wash and go trying to set in right now. And even though I'm always feeling myself, I'm conceited. I know when I need to go ahead and cut the camera off because, bitch, let's just keep it real. Just go ahead and cut the camera off, bitch. But we got the family here. I'm going to let everybody go ahead and introduce themselves, starting with my baby bro, Mizzle. Oh, he's muted. We can't hear nothing you saying, Mizzle.
I realize that. I know that. What's up, it's Mizzle here. What's going on? How y'all doing, baby bro, right here? If you missed my live earlier, catch that. Well, now I'm here. I'm happy to see y'all. We missed each other last week. So
yes, please make sure y'all go catch up with Mizzle's live that he did earlier today. Mizzle's lives are always a good kiki. I like to listen to him where I'm doing my Sunday reset, is what I call it. You don't have to even necessarily, of course, you want to be engaged in the chat, of course. But for me, I've made it a part of my Sunday reset therapy, kind of. I like to listen to it while I'm cooking, while I'm doing my laundry, while I'm washing and setting my wash and go. I was listening to you earlier while I was setting in my wash and go. And it's just a good kiki, y'all, because he talks about Love and Marriage Huntsville. He talks about Accused. He talks about Love is Blind. He talks about what's the other show you talking about, Mizzle? Am I missing one?
what, Seeking Brother Husband?
Seeking Brother, oh Lord, Seeking Brother Husband, baby. Now that's a time right there. But y'all make sure, if you are not already, that you are following Mizzle on not only YouTube and Instagram, but also you're part of his Discord, because he keeps it popping over there in Discord. Okay, baby sis, go ahead and introduce yourself in your little new space that you got in your new house or whatnot.
Yes, killing space. I love it.
I know, right? I'm gonna well, I guess I'll do it like this.
Ooh.
Ew,
okay. I've been drinking.
Oh, me too. Are we gonna get into what everybody drinking tonight too? Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been to work.
Thank
almost
you,
cut somebody out at work today.
Oh hell! Oh, we're gonna get into that in a minute too. Put a post-it note on that. We got to know the tea. Let's let everybody finish introducing themselves, and then I want to know what happened. Yes, packing is the worst, and I want to pay somebody to move my stuff, which is another reason why I'm trying to go ahead and get everything packed up. I don't know how that's gonna work. I would love to get somebody to come and move it for me.
That's what that's what hey, how you
in the clouds, and I want to take. Oh, now, Jana, you know you got to come over to the Discord later on, because we need to know all the tea, okay? Not a little bit of the tea, but bitch, we need to know all the tea, Jana, okay? Tracy, what you got going on over there, Tracy?
Y'all, just pray for me. Just pray for me.
What is the deep sigh about, girl?
Well, you know, like for my son, this is exam week in college, so you know, this is the week of stress for everybody. Everybody is like,
yeah.
Sir, did you do this? Did you do that? What about this? What about that? Oh, make sure you go to that. Do this, do that. So you know, this is the stress. This is stress week. So we just drinking. So we drink it. Oh, and I have a crap ton of work to do. So I just need to know if anybody in this chat was using that Silicon Valley Bank. If them was your peoples, tell them I want to run down on them when I see them for letting that bank go under. I'm mad.
What bank is this?
The Silicon Valley Bank in California.
Oh yeah.
I'm mad. The amount of extra work I now have to do because of that. Yo, when I catch them, I want to put hands on them. Hands down. Hands down. I was like, oh, you mother. Oh, let's fight.
Yeah, Tracy. If you see Tracy in real life, I mean, of course, I've never seen her face to face. I've seen her, we video chat or whatnot. She don't look like she got a baby in damn college. She look like she in college her damn self. Okay. Yeah, I seen that, Renee. I think it was on Sir Neale's end. That's why I muted Sir Neale. I heard some feedback.
Look here.
Okay, I think
I was starting and bopping young. Don't judge me. Judge your mama.
Okay.
Just know.
Judge your mother. Okay. Sir Neale, what you got going on, Sir Neale?
Ain't no motherfucking feedback at this point.
We heard
okay, no echo. Echo. Is it there? Okay, all right. Yeah, it ain't me. But hi everybody. Just chilling. Everything is good.
What's everybody drinking on tonight?
Everybody said drinking. I did not drink until right now, so I got my Mason shit and it's full with the liquor. And now we're gonna start drinking.
My Cayman Jack. I can at least turn my camera on so y'all can see my Cayman Jack. Okay, and
make a drink.
Cool. Wait. I just need to see what kind of concoction baby sis got now, because she stayed with the weird stuff.
All right, first of all, now we all know, Tracy, that's your mic making that noise. Write it yourself out. That's what you get for talking shit.
Actually, I've been muting everybody just to see who it was, and I muted Sir Neale, and it stopped when I mute Sir Neale. I've been muting everybody playing around to see.
Oh, well, I've been muting myself. Thank you very much. I don't need your help. But anyway, this is Bootlegger. You can get it at Speedway, Circle K, any other gas station, period. And this is the lemonade flavor.
Now Tracy is muted.
Oh, well, I'm muted, so I know it's not me.
Jason say, wait, let me go to the kitchen for a Pepsi. What you drinking on, Mizzle?
Oh, I just got a peach orchid drink.
Oh, peach orchid. Oh, he feeling classy base tonight.
You see how he's you see how he's
rich white lady shit tonight.
He got the straw, man. He got the straw.
You feeling like a Zorro tonight.
He got the straw.
Okay, yes, we all drinking. It's Sunday night, Jason. That's what we do. We get on here, Kiki, and talk shit. Okay, it's Sunday. Tracy, what is you drinking? Did you say what you was drinking?
She's trying to kill people.
Number one at this point, I'm drinking Hennessy because it's just there.
Ooh, not the Hennessy.
Nobody willingly drinks Hennessy just
not
because.
The Hennessy, not unless you're ready to fight or do something strange for some change.
That part.
Just shot to Hennessy over ice. That's it.
Oh, that's a thug. That's a thug. That's amazing.
Tiffany, that's my niece. That's that Stone Cold Killer, okay? Tiffany too, okay, looking all sweet in her avatar picture. But if you drinking straight Henny on rocks, you a Stone Cold Killer. That's like drinking hot coffee through a straw, bitch. You don't give a fuck.
I don't think she gives any fucks. So
no,
the fucks are
not none fucks given. Okay, y'all look so. We don't have no like real root, what outline. That's what I want to say. So we're gonna go over a couple of crazy ass headlines that I've seen in the news that's been going on. Of course, we're gonna do a catch up, see what everybody has been up to over the last 2 weeks since we ain't been here. Of course, last weekend, baby sis was here. She came for Reggae Fest. We had a little low key chill weekend, of course, doing what grown folks do and shit. She got her Jack in the Box, so she was happy about her Jack in the Box.
I got my Jack in the Box. I was super happy.
What did y'all do last week? Because we ain't talked in about 2 weeks. Well, of course, we always talk in our group chat. I'm lying. We talk every day in our group chat. But all in all, that we can let the people know about. Anything else? Any catch up? What else y'all been having going on? Or see that part. I mean, Tiff, that part. Tiff say sometimes you just need to not give a fuck or get fucked. I mean, that whole part.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I did last week. I was home last week. I did my live and I just chilled out. Only one live and that's it.
Oh, I took my ass. I took my ass back down to San Diego, and I snuck around because I couldn't see nobody. I didn't see my mom and see my sisters, but I was down there. But it's so small in San Diego, you gotta be like quiet. They'll be like, "I
I
seen
want to go to
Nathaniel."
San Diego.
And I just went down there for a
I want to go all over Cali, honestly.
little turnaround. That's what it was. I wasn't trying to be at, especially your auntie's house. You know, you get to your auntie's house, she gonna feed you all day. You can't move.
Yep, that whole part.
And then
right
everybody, Nathaniel at the house. Oh, no, don't tell anybody I'm here. But yeah, I just did a little turnaround, and it was fun.
Y'all, my birthday
That's
was
it.
Wednesday, so you would think that I had a great
What?
time.
Happy birthday.
birthday.
Talk about low key. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well,
Neppy's
happy
birthday
belated
was
birthday,
on
bitch. Thank
Wednesday
you for
and
letting
ain't
us
said
know.
nothing.
Ooh, Miss Wet Wet, never thirsty cause I
You act like
stay
nobody.
wet.
We act like you don't. We don't love.
Got these bitches
Okay, hen. We don't love you, nigga.
Bitches is
Got
pressed.
Your love is wet.
Girl, that is your birthday. Yes, you better get it for your birthday. Titty bot for your birthday.
Ow. You know, I took my birthday off social media maybe 5 years ago because I was like, if you know my birthday, you know my birthday. I'll hear from you, but I don't need the happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday from the people who I don't mess with. And then it's real funny to see the late birthday text come through, like you was close but no cigar. Let me tell Hold on. Let me tell you how crazy. Let me read you a text that I got. Mind you, I've been with Bay for 4.5 years now. So here we go. I got a text on Friday that said, "Hey, happy belated birthday. Hope you had a wonderful day. I was just thinking about you. You know what? I would just miss you so much. You know what? Maybe you should come here and we could do something special for your birthday."
What?
What?
Huh?
Say this is your boo,
What?
and he
What?
hit you on Friday, and your birthday.
No. I've been with Bay for 4.5 years. This is just a random ex. I was like,
How, nigga? Now
I was
you
like,
better
No.
move your feet.
what? Bay's birthday was yesterday, so me and his birthday is neck and neck. So we both Tauruses. We understand each other. But I was originally supposed to have the week off work because I was doing stuff for my birthday, and unfortunately, this stupid bank decided to close, and now it's all hands on deck. I've been working 72 hours this week. I'm so mad. My birthday was screwed.
So give us
Angry.
the tea. What happened with the bank? Give us the tea.
Well, so the bank was not federally insured. So they was moving money real funny They was spending more money than they had. They was lending out, borrowing more money than they actually had available. And it was okay when crypto was okay. But when crypto tanked, they were also the bank that handled crypto. So everybody started to try and pull their money out of the bank because crypto, took a little nosedive. And when everyone pulls their money out and there's not enough money available, it sounds the alarm and causes problems. Um, the reason why I'm so frustrated is because I have a lot of marijuana based businesses. So we need a bank that's not federally regulated. So they were there was a
Um.
bank for all of my marijuana based businesses. So I've been
Okay.
screwed.
All right. All right. We know. We know. Come July. We know. Come July, they're gonna start fucking with our federal. How our money is funded. Okay. They're trying to take out crypto. Okay. They're gonna try to take out all those things. But some people, we gonna say rumors, allegedly, because I don't want to get shot in the head from a sniper on the top of the roof. Um, they're saying that they did
Hey,
a dry
Tyler.
run. They did a dry run on the California bank. They did an episode.
Well,
on the
I
California bank
mean,
because because one moment, everything you said was valid. Then people be putting money to and fro, hiding money to and fro, and they just did a dry run. How the FBI would do a dry run like a fake seize, and they were seeing it because not only California, they're going for Texas and they're going for Florida and they're going for Mexico.
yeah, because all those states have a lot of banks that are not federally regulated. So, like the Silicon Valley Bank, it wasn't federally regulated. Like there are actually most banks have the federal regulation behind it. That's like, the standard for most of the banking systems. But there
This
there
is why
are a few
I
that
think
don't.
it's obvious if you put two and two together. We all got our CSI investigation game going, so you know what the fuck
Yeah, but
that
that's
was the driver.
also why. But that's also why. But that's also the same thing for crypto. So that's why people who do crypto,
Mhm.
they have to have non-federally regulated banks because crypto is not federally regulated. So in
Wait,
July, they're looking to go to kind of like us having a version of crypto, which is also federally regulated, and that's going to be the new banking currency.
they just arrested the guy from okay. I'm not going to be ethnically insensitive, but I don't know if he's Korean or Japanese, but they just caught his ass and put him in jail, and he had the both two top of the cryptos and was swindling money from everybody.
Yeah, that's because crypto isn't federally regulated. Like there's no regulation. So you could do whatever. And the problem is it's not backed by anything. It is just backed by people's money. There is nothing that ensures something is there. So if it tanks, the first thing everyone wants to do is pull their money out.
And yeah, they want their return, but you can't get a return. Why? Because it never existed.
Yeah,
Yep.
you getting a return on nothing. So my birthday was ruined because
Okay, and back
stupid
to your
people.
birthday, and birthday to you. And next time you have a birthday, let us know.
No, it's on my calendar now. I got it. I got it now,
See,
bitch.
don't
It's
do me
on the
like that.
calendar. Okay.
So
So don't
now I'm about to
nobody
be
else know. Our group chat gonna know for sure.
and you know what the irony of this is? As long as Auntie Lomo, since we met from the beginning and how it is now, the real queens with a gentleman perspective, how you say, you know, how long I done known motherfuckers, it's been a long time.
It
And
has been.
I appreciate all y'all. So that's just that point. And next time your birthday come up again, you better say something.
Oh, we gonna celebrate for sure. We got it now. Okay. It's going down in the calendar. April 26th, y'all. That's Tracy's birthday. April 26th. I put it out there. Okay, let me see. We're gonna get into a couple of different headlines. Y'all, it's been okay. There she goes. She back. All right. And if y'all don't mind muting up for me while you're not talking, please. I appreciate that. Okay, first headline we're gonna get into. Now, this happened a couple of weeks ago, and this happened on two different occasions. Okay. First, there was two different incidents of students getting into physical altercations with teachers. Okay. Now, the first one happened a few weeks ago, and this was, let me pull this up on a screen because I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this. There's been a lot of different people been giving their different opinions on what they feel shouldn't or shouldn't have happened in the whole situation. Now, this was a situation where we had a teacher that was trying to confiscate a phone from one of her students. Okay. The student then got froggy with the teacher and swung on the teacher. Her and the teacher then had a physical fight to where they both ended up wrestled to the ground. Okay. The teacher had on a little skirt. I mean, ass was all out, booty cheeks all out. Okay. Finally, hey, Joseph, what's going on, boo? You just getting started on topics that we're talking about. Okay, I want to know your thoughts on this too. Okay, if you got the phone call that your student has got into a physical altercation, your child has gotten to a physical altercation with a student, okay? You get up there to the school, they say, okay, this is the footage, this is what happened. And you see that your child swung on the teacher. The teacher then, in some ways, defended herself. They got into a physical altercation. They started wrestling to the ground, started fighting. The teacher pinned the student down. Now, instead of anybody stepping in, breaking up the fight, stopping either the teacher from, what was going on, or the student from swinging on the teacher, how the student even got behind the teacher's desk, I don't know. But if you were the teacher, how would you have handled that situation? And if you were the parent, how would you have felt to get that phone call that your child was involved in an altercation like this? Now, Tracy, I'm gonna start with you, because you have the oldest child on here. If you were, first of all, as the parent, if you would have got that phone call that it was a man, and the man is twice the size of your son swung on the teacher because the teacher took his phone, and then they got into a physical altercation. The teacher pinned him to the ground. All the students, instead of them breaking it up, they got their phones out recording everything. How would you feel if you got that phone call that was your student that was involved in that altercation? Would you have understood, or would you have, just how would you have responded to that situation from the parent point of view and then from the teacher point of view?
See, I don't think I'm a good representative. I don't think I'm the right person to answer this question. No. You know why? Because my motto on school is very different than my motto with pretty much anything else in life, right? So for me in school, because this literally was because the student wanted her phone back, and the teacher was like, no, like, you have to do the little thing to get your phone back, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, right, my child would have got jumped on in this equation, because number one, you at school, why the heck are you worried about a phone? Why are you touching the phone? Why are you doing the phone? Ain't nothing going on, ain't nothing happening. You what, want to be on Instagram? You want to be in Discord? Absolutely not. I'm gonna need you to do what the heck I send you here for. And I also grew up in a different time where school wasn't optional. School wasn't a thing where you could kind of play with. In my family system, that wasn't an option. So the problem would have been the child here. Now, do I understand? Like, I watched the video of this teacher, and they was tussling.
They was tussling.
They was tussling, right? So they were fighting each other. I do say at some point, like, you started this. Now, mind you, do I understand her? Absolutely. Because if I was a teacher, I would 100% listen. I couldn't be a teacher because I tell people all the time, if I'll beat my kid, why wouldn't I beat yours?
Okay.
So I'm not.
Oh my God! I say the same thing. If
I'll beat mine, I
whoop my son ass. What make you think I won't whoop your child ass?
And I'll be the first person to be like, if you got a problem, I just want you to know that I'll beat your kid and then I'll beat you. So either way, y'all both gonna know I'm not the person.
Wait, the audacity of the child, the audacity for you to swing at someone as your elder, your teacher, okay? The audacity for you knowing good and goddamn well you shouldn't have your phone out, and then you gonna try to fight the teacher in front of wait, if she's a substitute, mind you, okay?
Substitute, yes.
Okay. She's a substitute teacher, and she said it in her whole thing. She go to many schools in between, but the audacity of that child. After that happened, when that parent came in that room, I would have fought that parent. Yeah, no.
If your mama don't come in here on my side, I'm swinging on that whole
No, yep, because the disrespect that child was taught, the audacity that child was taught that was okay. Yeah. And again, I'm slapping okay. If my son was in that room and had his phone out, he can slap me back in his head too. You nigga, Just like she was saying, call the teacher. Somebody go get a teacher. Somebody go get a teacher. And y'all niggas got your phone out and you sitting over there, you just as a punk as she is, nigga. You fighting the teacher? Ain't nobody getting no leeway. Everybody in tandem, everybody looking, everybody with a phone out, everybody guilty.
Everybody, yep, that's what I said. The first thing they did instead of breaking it up, because I know back in my day, we wasn't going for all of that really disrespecting the teacher like that, especially if it was a teacher that we fuck with. You know what I mean? Like we wasn't. Somebody would have stepped in and be like, "Hey, calm down! Like stop talking to her like that! Like, or you ain't gotta be disrespectful like that." Somebody would have stepped in and said something. But then again, we're in the days of clicks and views. That's what the days
Yeah,
of the world are:
yeah.
clicks and views, and who can put it
And
out
that's what
there
it boiled down
first.
to. That's what it boiled down to was clicks and views. And it's very embarrassing that our children want clicks and views. Contrary to actual human interaction, you know? And you know, it was just crazy. I couldn't have sat there and film the teacher getting fighting though. And her exes is gone. And just like she said, the lady was going for blood. The young lady was going for blood. So she protected herself.
I feel like the teacher had no choice but to fight back in that situation because the girl left her no choice. The moment you came at her and you came swinging on her, her job as the teacher was to be able to and she was. She even said she was trying to call a teacher before it escalated the way it did. That little girl came behind that teacher's desk on her own. She came behind there on her own and decided, okay, whether she just didn't want to be, embarrassed in front of her classmates or whatever the
But
situation was.
again, this is why I would slap my nephew in the back of the head. When they start talking about when the teacher's dress, she was showing her area. Where was it? Where was the gentleman? Where was the respect? Where was that at? Instead of everybody filming it and posting it, you should have stood your ass up and did something appropriate.
Baby sis, what's your thoughts on this?
Everybody getting fucked up. My kid, the teacher, the kids in the classroom, everybody getting fucked up. First of all, you are in school to learn. And my kids are going to go to private school, which means it's come out of my pocket. So I'm paying for your education. Motherfucker, you ain't got a phone. The teacher, granted, I understand that she's a teacher and not a police officer. Her job is not to de-escalate. Her job is to teach. And this is why I'm not a teacher, because my job is not to de-escalate. And I'm with Tracy. If I beat my own kids, the fuck makes you think I won't whoop yours?
That's what I'm saying. If I two piece and a biscuit my own, yours ain't no goddamn different. And
Like,
Joseph, I'm with
honestly,
you
hold
on that.
on. How could I miss you if you a stranger?
That part. But Joseph, when you say then the little girl wanted to cry for help when the teacher got the best of her, now the heifer don't cry now. Yeah, that's what
No,
she was
I'm
yelling out.
giving you
She
your
was
help.
like,
Your
y'all
help
ain't
is this
gonna
ass
help.
whooping that your mama should have given you a long time ago. That's your help.
Yeah, she was sitting up there hollering, talking about y'all ain't gonna help. Ain't nobody gonna help me. No,
No,
you
no,
jumped
because your
up like
mama
you
should have
wanted to
helped
be
10
Big
years
Billy
ago.
Badass. So now you gonna have to deal with that shit. You did that. Ain't nobody did that but you. You want to be big and bad, so now she done got the best of your ass. So goddamn it, you take this.
You take this 2-piece and a biscuit, you won't be hungry no more.
Mizzle, what's your thoughts?
That's why a lot of people don't want to be educators right now.
That part. That part. Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to have no kids try to fight me over what? Because I might like to hit back sometimes you hit me because I'm not a fighter, but at the same time you try to hit me and try to hit back. Something like that. But yeah, these kids nowadays value more of their technology, their items than education. Because back then, when we had that much stuff, we had to go to school and like that. And back then, school was fun anyway. You be with your friends and all that stuff. You learn more. You respect your teachers. You had a good time with your teachers. A lot of teachers back then was school and everything. So yeah, we might have mouth, but we ain't going like fighting teachers either. When it was growing up, so it was like it was more of a respect level back then.
Shit, back in our day, half our teachers were alcoholics any goddamn way.
Ain't too much
Oh look, I remember in seventh grade. No, eighth. Was it eighth grade? Look, I remember it was in middle school. All right, sixth grade. Sixth grade. I had this teacher. All right, I felt bad because she would. She. I don't know if she's still alive, but at that time she would have been described as somebody who would be morbidly obese. All right. Every single day, sitting down at her desk, this bitch will be falling asleep. Every goddamn day.
I was trying to see if I could find this other article, y'all. Y'all hear about the other one where this 15-year-old girl attacked a teacher, beat her up, and the teacher ended up being in the hospital for a couple of months. The 15-year-old girl got sentenced to a year in juvenile.
Not enough time. That is a year for me.
No,
hold on. Actually, no. Because that's the year for me to go through my villain montage, get buff, get super petty. That after that year in juvie and she getting out, I'll be waiting for her right there, and I'm gonna beat her ass.
And see, that's scary, Dahlia. She says students fighting and injuring teachers is almost normalized now, unfortunately. It comes with a job. That's why teachers are quitting these days.
Yeah, and they're not getting paid much. It's like you have one teachers doing so much and you're not paying them.
So I make more than teachers.
My ass beat.
I don't get paid enough to babysit grown ass children and then have to defend my life every single day because there is no help from the faculty at the schools.
It's not fun. I think that okay, because I'm not that old. First of all, I don't think that high school is fun anymore for kids. I don't think elementary school is fun. Cause how you meet friends and how you do, you know what I'm saying? It's just being a child, coming of age, you know? Now these motherfuckers got to wear bulletproof backpacks and shit like that. It's crazy. So high school and elementary is no longer fun. We had that. We're in our 40s right now, and we're growing.
Who's in their 40s?
You.
The fuck on what?
It was my birthday. I just turned 37, so I'm not quite 40. I tried though.
Nowhere near 40.
No, I would just come on, stop. But no, we're coming of age, and at this point, high school and elementary is not how we used to do it. Come on, it's not fun anymore.
The children growing up, there's not much respect. There's not much respect and respect for the children, and there's not much people raising the children to go there. They expect the teachers to do that, and it's a different culture now. I know what's up with the whole kids now. They feel like you gotta respect them more than they respect you, and that's like.
Do that.
Honestly, on some level, I think it goes back to how our parents and how other people our age were like in school, how they were like growing up. Because if you really think about it, the people who are beating up these teachers that are in middle school and high school, their parents are around our age.
Look at how disrespectful this child is in this teacher's face. Now, I'm not going to show the whole fight because you know how YouTube is. But look at her trying to push the teacher out the room. And it just got, girl, ain't no damn way.
So I mean, like, we as adults have to take some of the blame for how, like, all of the blame, like, not some, all of the blame for how these children are right now. Because, I'm sorry, mother of that child right there in the red. What are you doing to help better your child so they don't go out and do that ratchet ass shit?
What were you saying, Sir Neale?
No, I was saying I would be upset with my son sitting there and actually watching it. So judge me as you will. You're supposed to be a gentleman towards women. If we can, If they fighting, nigga, and they in fisticuffs, whatever the fuck it is, how you want to say it, bitch. No, you don't sit there and allow them women to fight.
That's what I'm saying. Back in our days, we just don't fight teachers like that. That's that hood ass, ratchet ass shit. And quite honestly, I'm probably wrong for saying this, but I'm just gonna say I don't give a shit. I feel like this is the kids are the ones that was disrespectful like this in school. This just they offspring.
Like I
It, well,
said,
it's
how was
different.
they like
It's
in
different
middle school
if
and
you
high school
fight.
that they are so comfortable acting like this?
Yeah, if you were fighting like somebody, her equal, her peer, if you fighting another girl, okay, ha ha ha. But you fighting a teacher, bitch, a real teacher.
No,
Well,
see, she need to
these
get her
kids ain't got no
goddamn.
respect for authority. They don't respect their parents, so why they gonna respect the teacher?
I was about to call you. I was about to call you bro. I'm like bro, like from
Mhm. They have zero respect for the
themselves.
their parents. They have zero respect for the teacher. Because let's be let's be honest. Back in the day, you would get a call and be like, "Oh, I didn't want to get a call home, so let me straighten up." They don't care now.
Imagine, imagine me fighting my PE teacher. My PE teacher was a whole bitch, a whole unnecessary.
Not a whole bit.
Yeah, but no, he was a man. But only reason he pushed me and told me to climb that rope because he thought that I was a pussy. Pardon me, sorry, but I had to let him know sideways. Don't talk to me like that. My mom is the
Okay.
secretary of the office, and you will get no. Don't. You're not talking to me like that. I didn't punch him in his face. That was the
I'm
whole
gonna say
point.
you wasn't
Sorry.
swinging on teachers and no shit like
Yeah,
that. That's
that
the
was the
whole
whole.
goddamn
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
I
I'm not.
wouldn't
Yeah,
hit
I'm not.
somebody at work today. I'm just saying. Sometimes, though, like I do agree, sometimes some people deserve a good punch in the face. Not that I'm
But,
advocating violence, I am advocating for corrective behavior by any means necessary sometimes.
but low key, I couldn't swing on the PE teacher. We couldn't. That's why our mothers were good. They raised badass kids with responsibility.
Listen, if
Anger
someone
They
who
issues.
know
fought
nothing gonna happen to them.
all
The
the
students
time,
and teachers aren't supposed to fight back. Parents and administrators won't do anything. So exactly, that's the problem with these kids now. They know they're not gonna get in trouble. But oh, please believe if it's mine,
Oh,
you know,
if it's mine, they might as well. I'm gonna call the cops on the way home. Be like,
come
officers, I'm
on.
gonna need you
Well,
to get at this
I'm
address
finna have
at
this
this
You
mother.
time because there will be an assault.
already gonna let them know. This is why I'm so glad. No, I'm not. Okay, if I had kids, children, now y'all babies, the baby.
look, as someone who fought in high school more times than I could count, I can tell you right now, I can think of one time that I hit a teacher, and it wasn't intentional. It was I hit a teacher because I was fighting, and the teacher was trying to like break up the fight. Is the only time in my entire like high school fighting career that I hit a teacher. So it was never like I went to go fight the
That part,
teacher. I
Joseph.
never went to go like, even when things was happening, like if the teacher got in the middle, I was like, "Oh no, I'm going to go around you. Let me go." Like I ain't I ain't okay, that's cool. You got to leave this class cuz they staying in here. Don't worry. As soon as you walk out this door, just know. Like and literally, it was like, "Oh, okay, you walked out? Let's go." So so my thing was, of course, because I'm gonna tell you right now, like my parents were different. So, fighting for me in high school was like, okay, this is a third. But if they'd have called my house and my dad had answered and they'd have said, hey, your daughter just mollywopped this teacher, I have 100% certainty in my brain that I wouldn't be talking to y'all right now because my jaw would probably still be wired shut. Like my hands would probably still be broken because that just wasn't a thing. Like you didn't disrespect adults to my parents. There was no disrespecting adults. Now, mind you, me and you are peers. We both kids. Let us go at it. Let us do what like that was a different thing. Not that my parents condone fighting, because baby, I got in more than enough trouble for it. But it was definitely 100% a very different mindset, and it wasn't something. I My problem was kids nowadays feel like they're adults, and they feel like they're entitled to the same rights as adults, and they feel like they now should be treated as your equal, and they have enough authority to do something because in their mind they feel like you can't do anything to me or you're going to get in trouble, so I can do whatever I want.
Well,
Man, fuck them kids, whoop their ass.
wait, no, the negative about them fuck them kids that we say fuck gives them few fucks to sit down. But okay, is they don't allow the teacher to be a teacher. And real talk, I used to have fun with all my teachers. Like after class or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you like a good student, motherfuckers don't want to be good students no more. They always want to be assholes. But nah, good student got you good behavior. Then the bitches that, okay, all the way through elementary to middle school, even high school, even fucking college, them teachers that you were good to and appreciated you and you appreciated them's the one that's writing the grants and the scholarships when you're going on for your education. And these kids don't know that.
That part right there, Dahlia, just the thought of having to call your parents will put so much fear in your ass. When I tell you, you would get some act right in you real god doggone quick. Okay. All right, y'all. Look, the next story that we finna get ready to move on to. This one is we can classify this in world's dumbest criminals. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but these two females got killed on Facebook Live by showing up like some dumbasses to this woman's house, thinking that this woman wasn't gonna do nothing. Now, these women actually got killed on Facebook Live. One of the woman's actual words you can hear her saying is, "I'm going viral. I'm going viral." I'm gonna see if I can just put it to that part to where you can hear it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And her shit. And her shit. I'm saying, like young boy said, talking about somebody finna jump her. Bitch, ain't nobody finna jump you. I'ma get my one. We on Facebook, we on internet, thug. What y'all do? Y'all about the internet, thug? Hell wrong with you. Get the fuck off. Come on, get the fuck off. Go on. Get the fuck off. Get out my motherfucking truck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn.
She's repeatedly saying, "I'm viral. I'm viral." Them are her dying words. Listen to this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm viral.
That is
Let that be
literally
your dying words.
that is the embodiment of doing shit for views.
Do it for the gram.
That is the literal embodiment of it. And that is a very sad ending in this case. Because really, you upset with somebody, so upset to the point where you go up to her house and you got to show the whole world that what, you big, you bad, and now look at you, you big and bad from fucking hell.
You viral and you dead, bitch.
You viral for going dead. The fuck?
Sir Neale, what's your thoughts on this? World's dumbest, or like what's really going on?
I will say world's dumbest. I will say world's dumbest for both their parts. Wait, again, no. Wait. Okay. I don't know if y'all seen this. There's somebody else that was filming, and they showed the people. And I don't know if everybody got that because Instagram scrubbed that real quick. It was just like a bunch of. It was a lot of large people trying to fight, and they were not going to fight. There you go.
Wait a minute. Did you say it was a
No,
bunch of large people trying to fight?
yes.
That's so politically correct to say it. Mizzle, what's your thoughts on this? Like, why even, what makes people think that it's okay? In what day and age are we living at that you go down? People don't understand that we are in a stand your ground type of age where you come on over the threshold. I'm gonna pop a hot one in your ass, and all of this just to do it for the gram.
Yeah, people always like to share things on media from no just to get a viral moment. I don't know why, but yeah, people need to stop acting like young gangsters going to people's houses because y'all want to have beef on social media. Why you do all this extra stuff just to go after someone?
No, bro, you said it already. You already said it.
Yeah,
For
go ahead.
the gram, for the internet. That's the only reason. I don't understand why these niggas don't run and duck for cover and have your safety in line, but you rather have somebody follow you on a YouTube or Instagram. What the fuck? No, nigga, your life is in danger and you want to record? Okay.
And they lost their life, and that's crazy. It's ridiculous. And now what? What you gonna do? Oh, you I somebody's house unannounced on social media.
With your phone in your hand?
For real, it's like it's too much. I don't know. Yeah, you can't be going to people's property just because you're gonna go to people's property because that's beef over social media. Like, what's social media? All you have to do is block the person, and you'll get to hear none of them again. I love the mute and block buttons. I don't play that.
Okay, wait. This is one thing that we want to speak about is as the shooting that happened with the unfortunately with the 30 children who got shot because we was on our 2 week we were on our Ramadan. Let's say Ramadan.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Yeah, we was a sabbatical.
Yeah, we was. I would say it was sabbatical, nigga.
You know my ass. I'll pull a word out the
Fasting. We were fasting, damn it.
Yeah. Shut up. Oh, but no, how that house party happened and they shot up that whole place and they killed all them babies is freaking crazy. The point that these young men have these automatic weapons and the ability to garner them as a point of there's no gallant. They just shut up the whole club. They just took life, and we looked over it and we spoke over it just like I said during our fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, but it's real.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just too much. These people
Can I
just
ask
not
a
that.
question?
Go ahead.
And I need y'all not to judge me.
Oh shit.
I'm already judging you right
I
now.
already judged you, Tracy. Go ahead. But you're still my sister. I still love you. But I still already judged you. Go ahead.
Am I the only person who done went up to somebody's house and beat them up? Is that
We've done that before, Tracy. This is the thing.
okay?
We
Oh,
are
okay. Oh, okay.
we are late, or you're late 30s, early 40s. Okay. That was okay for us to do because I've done the same thing. I done gone down around that bitch house and then went and knocked on her fucking door and had a fight on her front doorstep before.
Yep.
We've all done that
Oh,
before.
okay.
I have, just like a bitch done came down around by my house that I was talking shit to, and she came, knocked on my fucking door, and we started fighting in the doorway. That has happened before.
Yeah,
Vice
but
versa.
that time we ain't had this big internet stuff like that. So
Exactly.
Listen,
We
okay, so
wasn't
I just
doing
don't
it
feel
for the
bad.
gram back in the day. We was doing it off a straight GP because you
Yeah.
got me fucked up back in the day.
Okay.
Now,
if you don't
listen.
think each other, that's the rough you can get. Just shit, block your ass, move on.
But now,
Lola.
Tracy, I
Okay,
ain't acting like I'm too good. I done went down around that bitch house before.
just so I don't feel like I was the only person, because I was like, oh my gosh, I feel
No,
like I was the only one.
no,
I'm not even
nigga,
gonna sit up
we
here in
no.
front. I done went around that bitch house too. But
Then
they
I'm
I,
stupid.
I
I'm
wish a
the only
bitch
one that didn't go up to nobody's house looking for no fights.
thank
Period.
you.
Oh, it was you and Mizzle, because Mizzle
I
didn't either.
wish a
Mizzle
bitch
is not
would
a
say
fighter.
like you too good.
I don't be going to people's houses like that now.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was just me. All
Okay,
right.
only
I
Mizzle.
mean,
Only Mizzle.
It was
I
okay.
guess me and Tracy just lived life a little dangerous back in the day.
No,
No,
because my words hurt. All right, like words hurt.
Because you
I
know
don't have
what?
to fight nobody if I got a poisonous tongue and a very sharp
Now
wit.
wait. Y'all
I don't,
better
I don't,
ask.
I don't,
Y'all
I don't,
ask
I don't
my
have to fight nobody if
husband.
my words alone can put them in the grave.
But see, now
Wait,
at 42,
straight,
there's no
straight.
fucking way
Hey,
I'm just gonna go and show up at somebody's house now at 42 to fight
oh,
them.
you're
I'm not
not?
gonna do that now. But back in the day,
You're
now
not?
22 mo. Oh yeah, 22 mo done did it.
Okay,
Listen. So,
Twenty
all
two
right.
done
Jack.
So
did
I
it.
don't.
Jack,
Okay. I just need to clarify that statement before I said what I said because I was like,
no.
oh my gosh, maybe it's just me.
Girl,
All right.
23-year-old
So
Mo showed up at a married man's house before. Okay. I
okay.
could have got shot in the ass. Okay, I could have been on a t-shirt,
That's
bitch. It could have been
different. That's
slow
different.
slinging and flowers bringing, okay?
He
Because
in
the
the
wife
whole
had every
like,
right to shoot
that's
my
different.
ass.
Okay. You know what? I think it's also different because in New York, like the like there isn't really a stand your ground type thing. It's a self defense thing. It's a little different, right? It's a little different. So we grew up with a different mentality, a different thought
Oh,
process in
no,
there.
no,
So it's a little
no,
different.
Mute
no,
up,
no,
Sir Neil. We can't hear.
So because it was a
no.
little different where we are, it was just a little different. So the things that we would do. But I will say this. There is never a part of me that's about to get on social media and fight with anyone
Shia,
because
that's my
in
nigga.
my mind it's
Exactly.
in the way my mind work is no face no case. I'm not going to jail.
Oh
Oh
no,
no, hell
that
no.
part,
You're not
that
gonna do the
part,
shit
no
now on
face, no
social media.
case.
No.
You don't see me. Listen,
Not
so
with
these
social media.
people who up
Hell
here on social
no.
media, like one by the,
Walking,
I was like, how are y'all on social media going up here committing misdemeanors and felonies
Trying to justify
with
it. Hell
all the
yeah.
proof in the world? With all the proof in the world. I was like,
no, we
I mean,
said
it's your
that
face.
they want to be famous for their crimes, and that's backwards.
Yeah, but
That's
then
why
that's
they're
also
pushing
jail
shit.
time. So I
Yeah,
don't do
they're
things
asking for jail time. They're
stupid.
asking for it.
But this is how you know that the mentality of people nowadays is very different
They
because
stupid
our
as hell.
mentality
Bitch, I
was
wish I would
never
get
like,
caught.
I'm about to record myself committing a crime. Like, that wasn't something
Exactly.
we would have done. Like, it don't even cross your mind to be
Where
like,
in the hell did somebody say film your crime? Where in the hell
like,
did somebody say that?
we don't do that. Like, back in our
Where
day, it
exactly?
was more like we about to fight. But we about to fight over here in the cut where you can't see us. Like, we're not about to go out here and film
We don't need to
ourselves
talk
committing
and
It,
abortion
crime.
us.
it's the
That's
same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit with fucking Freaknik going on.
hey,
It's the
mind your
same
business.
shit.
Speaking of Freaknik, okay,
Wait,
Jermaine
no, it's
Dupri,
the same shit.
you know what? While we on Freaknik, let's clear up the whole Freaknik thing, okay? Because Jermaine Dupri done came out and said it ain't what y'all think it is. It ain't finna
You're
be no
welcome.
goddamn expose, okay?
You're welcome.
It ain't finna be none of that. You niggas think that y'all finna expose mamas, and now, if anything, it's gonna expose some of these nasty ass, perverted ass, pedophilic
Man,
ass
man,
men with their nasty
man,
ass.
man, or
But
man.
Jermaine
Niggas was
Dupri, ladies, if you listen, Jermaine Dupri said y'all good. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. Be good on
Hallelujah. Woo!
hallelujah. But
oh,
in Austin we had Texas Relays, and then in Texas General we had the Kappa Beach Party. Now the Texas Relays was the thing here in Austin, baby. When I tell you it started on the Thursday and the parties didn't end till Sunday, that was the shit. That was the shit. I still got pictures from goddamn Texas Relay Weekend. Bitch, you couldn't tell me
I
shit.
think the crazy part is that everybody has a different view on what Freaknik was. Everybody has a different view, and I think that's why everybody's like on a P's and Q's.
And see, Freaknik was just y'all know it started off as a picnic for black folks that couldn't make it back home for spring break. So they all got together and had a picnic in Atlanta, at the college that they had. And so it kind of grew from there. It started in the early 80s, and of course it ended in the mid to early 90s because niggas just got out there and they just got fucking wild. Same thing with Kappa Beach Party. Kind of, quite honestly, I don't even know why Kappa Beach Party died down the way it did, but it got really wild. Like,
And
I
one
see
thing, Jermaine did say he was like he did say he was celebrating the HBCUs, black colleges,
yeah.
and people at the time didn't have the gathering to have all of our collegiate studies and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody going to college at that time was I wasn't even born. I was like a baby.
Shit.
It's like
I was a baby too, but I still had my hot ass out
yeah.
there looking and peeping the scene, child. I ain't even gonna lie.
I was underage at Freaknik. I had no business being there. I was like 14.
Yeah,
Freaknik
it's like
stopped
it's
when I was
crazy. Like,
14. But again, I here in Austin, when I started getting out into the club scene, I was like 15 years old. Mama, now you in heaven shining down, looking down on me, so I can tell my truth now. But I would be in my homegirl. Let me tell you, my homegirl, her mother was older. And so her mother used to let her use the car all the time. And when I tell you we were 14, 15 years old and would be riding around in her mama's car, showing up at the clubs, all on 6th Street, all at Skate World, doing everything we ain't have no goddamn business doing. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. We wasn't laying the low and spreading the wide, but we were sure looking at them niggas that was out there laying the low and spreading the wide, okay? And some of them same old ass niggas, mind you, we 14, 15. These niggas is early 20s, mid 20s, trying to holler at us knowing that we teenagers on some old R. Kelly shit. But I ain't gonna
wait,
say nothing
wait, no, auntie, no, I was no when my brother was rolling in his bug and his beagle. Everybody know what the 1980s, what the bug and the
evil.
beagle is. That's California thing. And he in the backseat. Oh, it's my little brother, and he was macking the bitches. You know what macking is? That's old shit. I was completely oblivious. Just give me French fries and a Slurpee, and I'm going home.
And you don't know all the pimp shit that's going on. But y'all look,
Exactly.
next story finna get into. Y'all let me know what y'all do this, okay? There is a new surgery, $75,000 leg extension surgery that's growing popular in the United States. Now, if you wouldn't get this surgery, if you had $75,000 to spend on a surgical procedure, whether it be new veneers, the BBL of your dreams, a mommy makeover, anything. What would baby sis? I'm gonna start with you, okay? Because you already tall, okay, and people already have see. Okay, I'm only 5'4", y'all. My sister is 5'9", okay, 5'9". My baby sis is tall as hell. If you could, and I already know you don't want to be any taller, but if you had 75K to spend on any sort of surgical procedure, plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery procedure, what would you spend it on?
Okay, you already know. Get me a BBL. Period.
That part.
All right.
Just
Now
forget
BBL is not gonna take all of my 75K. All right. So after the BBL, I'm gonna do the complete opposite of that surgery. I'm getting inches cut off of me.
This bitch said inches cut off. No, but sis, as tall as you are with a BBL, bitch, you would look like Megan the Stallion, bitch.
That part. So
Or
wait,
at
yeah,
least,
you know
or
what?
at
No, no,
least
no. No,
Megan
you're right,
the
you're right,
mini
you're right.
horse, bitch.
I'm gonna keep
Minnie
my
the
height. I'm gonna keep
Clydesdale.
my height. All right. All right, I'm gonna keep my height. I'm gonna get a BBL. I don't know, I might get my titties done. I
At least
just
get
like
them lifted.
sculpt them and shape them a little bit.
Yeah, get
All
them
right.
lifted.
Yeah, I'll get them lifted, and then I would get the extra gobbles taken off of my arms.
Where would you go to get this done at? Now,
I do
75,000, that could pay for everything. That could pay for like your trip to DR or Miami.
it first of all.
Don't go to
Honestly,
Mexico though.
no, no. Wait, why would I want to go anywhere when I can get it done here in America?
I'm just saying.
I got health insurance, so all I have to say is I am having thoughts of suicide because of the way I look, and they'll cover some of it.
Oh no, bitch, they're gonna put your ass in the home after that.
Oh no, 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 no!
You
Because I
gonna
have to
be in the
talk to
home with a new
psychiatrist. No, no,
with a
no,
new
no, no,
booty,
no, no,
bitch.
no, no, no. They won't do that to me, especially the type of insurance I got. No, they want me to keep working. So between because I could play crazy for years, okay? So let's see what would be more cost effective. Giving me 75K to get me a little plastic surgery, or spending about 500,000 to $1 million to make sure that my mind is A-okay.
Maria, when I tell you a breast reduction is the best surgery I have ever done, it was one of the only major surgeries that I've ever done, period, was a breast reduction. And when I tell you it is the best, if anybody can get that done, if you are part of the big titty committee, okay? If
Okay,
you are
can
part
I?
of the big
I
titty
mean, I'm
committee
part
like
of the
I
big
am,
kitty
get it.
committee, but yeah, no, you had me beat.
May I
You still
say
got me
something?
beat.
All right. Earlier, Auntie Momo, we spoke about this. My sister got her breast reduction, and because she was telling me that they were too heavy on her chest, and she was uncomfortable, and she went through a whole breast reduction, and it was scary because we don't do like the augmentations or anything like that, but everybody want their titties to be big as fuck. But she was like, no, make the motherfucker
Uh-uh.
small as hell.
Yep.
She was like, shrink these bitches down. But okay,
Yep.
there you go.
That's what I'm saying. Most people would spend money to get it. That's why I don't understand why these women like make themselves look like cartoon characters and shit. When they, that one woman, she's fake. I can't remember who the fuck she is, but she's known for doing that, making herself. She want to make herself look like Jessica Rabbit. She's
Hmm.
this new white chick that's out, but I don't see the point in that. But Sir Neil, you're tall though, Sir Neil. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
See, would you want to be taller or would you spend that money? Oh, you could get a
No,
get a dick
as,
extension.
as you were talking, as everyone, no, I don't want to change anything. I don't want to change anything. No.
What do y'all think about men that are getting dick extensions?
And that's crazy as hell.
Lexington Steel.
No, no,
Here's my,
no,
no,
no, no. Stop talking. For research purposes, I need to know
that's
what it looked
crazy.
like.
I need to know what it
No,
feels like.
wait, no, no, no. For research purposes, I need to know what it looked like, what it been like. Like
I
what
just gonna say that.
I need, um,
I
to
need
do
to
some
see
Okay,
the
short
I'm
full
trying to be a
package.
experiments.
Christian, trying to be a
I
person
just
of
want to try
God,
it just to try it.
but you got a Terminator dick, that extendo dick. What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, I'm just
See,
saying the
wait,
That
technology has
Draco.
gotten
trying to be responsible. I already told y'all.
so much better in the sex department. So I mean, look, you want to call
Oh,
it the Terminator dick? Hey, it could go ahead and kill my John Connor any day.
Listen, I'm just trying to see what that thing do. Mizzle, how tall are you, Mizzle? Would you make yourself taller or would you put that money towards another type of procedure?
Uh, 5'10", so I don't think I want to get any taller.
See, I'm the shortest one on here.
oh
Damn.
yeah, wait. See, this
Wait,
is this.
no, Auntie, I think
Wait,
I'm shorter than
They
you because I'm
gotta fit the
5'3".
procedure to get your little 6-pack of chest. Maybe do something like that, but I don't think they have that. But I don't know if
They
I
got
want
a
to do
6-pack procedure. They do.
it.
Ab sketching, yes. Ab edging. Cardi B got it.
Yeah, I guess probably something like
There's
that.
dudes that's getting it. Let me
I
find a picture.
looking out from that.
yo, bro, y'all keep talking all this shit. Y'all keep talking all this shit. My husband, okay, anybody can talk to me. Okay, I'm 6'2", but he really hates when short niggas approach me.
Okay.
How
He,
tall is he?
Why? Brian, that nigga 5'10", so he good.
Oh, he's
But
little.
I mean, he's not that short than you. Only a couple inches.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
you
no,
making it
because
be
you
like
already
I'm the
know.
only short nigga
He
needs to
may
be
seem like
talking
he's
to
like
him.
5'5".
When a
He's like,
short
hold
nigga
on,
come
I'm the
up,
only short nigga needs to be around him. Nigga, move the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
around.
yeah. Because short niggas pull up, they'll be like, "Let me talk to you." Short niggas, they're gallant. They know they're short. Okay, they know how
And
small
you
they
giving
are.
you that good old Napoleon. Look here,
Uh,
y'all got him messed up.
um, uh-huh. Um, see, that's why he
Tracy,
don't like short niggas.
Tracy, are you using this money to make yourself taller, or are you gonna use that 75K to something else?
Listen, I am 5'3", and
Oh,
I
so
tell
I
Bay
am
all
taller than you. Yeah.
yeah, listen, I tell Bay all the time. I was like, I'm gonna be 6'6" when I get older, so I can look you eye to eye, cause he's 6'5". So
Oh
we got
God, I
this
want
we got
that
this
in my life.
got this going.
And mind you, are we going to talk about the bone infusion and the tantium that he put in his legs and everything? We're not thinking about that.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? As much as I tell him all the time that I'm gonna be 6'6" when I get older, ain't no way.
She
Ain't
said I'm gonna be 6'6" when I get older.
absolutely. My mama said if you dream it, you can't achieve it. So therefore, I'm gonna be 6'6" when I get older. You don't kill my dreams, and I won't kill yours. See how that works? Look,
And,
see,
and this is
she already
okay.
said
No,
it.
this is why I got kicked out of the
But
room. I'm kidding.
let me tell you what
You're,
I could never do. Let me tell you something. They, when I seen, I was like, oh, the rods and the thing,
He
and I was
has
like,
to
for
move the
5 inches, I was like, for a
and yeah,
maximum of
yeah.
five
See,
inches, you are like you are going through physical
no,
therapy. You have to relearn to walk. You're doing all of this. It's going to take you like 6 months of recovery time
and nobody
to
thought
get you
about that.
5 good inches. Let me tell you something. Hey, them 5 inches ain't worth it. I will pass
It's
on
not
that
worth it.
110%.
And not to mention, they
Shout
told him
out
as he gets older,
to whoever did it.
it's going to, no, as he gets older, what's going to happen? The bones are going to, wait, you got to keep it up. Okay.
No, forget that. Here's my better thought process, right? So you do this, and you get these tall ass legs, but your arms and your torso gonna look short as fuck.
It's the odds. You
Doesn't
know
that
what?
seem like it's gonna look
No,
weird?
no,
That's true.
no,
I
no.
I was thinking that too, Tracy. I'm like, but I mean, it's not really gonna even out much with your son because your arms and your hands are still gonna be short, and then your feet are not gonna be any longer. You're just actually, I feel like, wouldn't that be more weight you're putting on your small feet?
I
Okay,
thought it was
and
just me.
okay, wait,
I
no.
don't know
Again, I said this
two
with these
two
body
maybe two to one.
modifications that people are doing with these BBLs and these. Okay, once we get old, I hope everyone wants to get old, but once that shit settles in, what are you gonna do?
I was thinking that last night. Listen, last night I was I was looking at some adult films. Okay, mind your business. Judge your mama, don't judge me. Judge your mother, don't judge me. Okay, I was looking at some adult films, and one of the ladies on the adult films, okay, she just so happened to look like she had two little people wrestling in her shorts, and her legs looked like blow pops. Like her legs did not match out with the rest of her at all. And so that's something like that makes me think on the lines of like when it comes to surgery as well. How is that? That's got to be hard on your body later. Because you know, Lotto was just on the interview, and Lotto said the same thing. When these girls get these surgeries, like she wouldn't recommend them to do it, but she done did it, girl. But it don't look good. I don't know. That's just my nose.
I mean, to answer Sir Neil's question, I am here for a good time, not a long time. All right. Alzheimer's and dementia runs in my family. I don't know if Auntie Mo told you this. So I am not trying to live long at all. Okay. That is why I drink sketchy alcohol and do all the extracurriculars I do now. All right, I love my
Somebody give
children.
me
Yes, if I can make it to see them married and see my grandchildren at least once, I can. I can easily slide into death's cool, warm embrace. All right. Key words: good time, not a long time.
That part, Maria, research purposes. Okay.
Can I get some air? Can
I was
somebody give me some
Research
air?
I was
purposes. Hold on,
researching
I
some
would still
things
do
that
it.
came up, and
I'm about to start saying Chris Brown and motherfucking no air, no air, air.
all right, y'all. Look, Next thing we finna get into, we finna talk about deadbeat daddies, y'all. Have y'all heard the latest with Brian McKnight? Okay, y'all already know with Brian McKnight. Okay, and we were talking about this earlier, just at the end of Mizzle's live. Again, if y'all are not following Mizzle, make sure you follow him. Okay, because we started talking about this at the end of his live. CM had brought it up. Brian McKnight. Okay, about a year ago, he was in the headlines because he had bought his stepdaughter a new car, and on there he was basically saying, let me see if I can get on here and read the caption exactly. Today we celebrate you, Jules, on your birthday. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder. You and I couldn't ask for a better daughter than you. Happy birthday to the best daughter ever. Mind you, Brian McKnight has a daughter already, and he has two other sons. Well, he just recently had his third son that he named Brian McKnight Jr. But he already has a Brian McKnight Jr., his oldest son, that he doesn't have a good relationship with. Now, let me see. Who should I start with? The Mizzle, since we had started talking about this already in your live earlier. Is it shady as hell that this nigga gonna name his new baby with his new fit? Now, mind you, he goes hard for her kids. When I'm telling you, when it comes to her son and her daughter, he always posting them. He riding for them. He going up for them. Always talking about how they the best kids. Whoop to whoop, yada yada yada. But his own kids, he don't really talk about. Now, he did come on the live one time and he was talking about how, basically, long story short, how he had put them up, and he had gave them a place to stay, or he had put them up in a hotel, or not a hotel, put them up in an apartment for 2 years, and after 2 years he was like, here, y'all need to be on your own. And basically he got tired of taking care of grown people. But y'all, them your kids. I can understand if they were deadbeat, not want to do nothing, but you being a father, how you just gonna neglect the 3 kids that you already goddamn got? Mizzle, I'm gonna start with you. Was that shady as hell? Was it tea or shade to the oldest son, or what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's shady to his other children, because he got like 3 or 4 before
He
these.
got 3 of them, 2 boys and a daughter.
Yeah, so it's like, it is shade, because you staying in that, oh, you make me the girl dad. You already had a girl, you already had a daughter before this. And first of all, she's not even your biological daughter, which is fine. It's because the stepdaughter, whatever. You go marry someone who got kids, you got to take care of the kids. That's too. But that's the thing. But what you do is that you kind of like ignoring the other ones and only act like these was the only kids you have. And that is a shade, because you telling me this is your only daughter, you make me a girl dad and the best dad and son and ever, all that sort of thing, when you actually had other kids before him. It's like you erasing history. And I don't like that. It's like that. Now, I don't know the history between him and his children and everything, but at the end of the day, when you decide to have children, you are responsible for their emotional and well-being as much as mental, social, all that extra stuff. You responsible for all that well-being of the child. So they didn't ask to be here. You made them here. So whatever issues they have with you or whatever's going on, that stems for your lack of their being there or whatever. Yes, children could be entitled, whatever it is that you saying that you're tired of that. But okay, so what else they have been doing? Because at the end of the day, it seems to me, based on what I'm seeing, that once you left the mother, you was done with the kids, and you start a whole new life. So I don't know what's going on here and everything, but I'm not gonna really go hard on the kids, because they lost a big part of their father of not being them in their lives. And I see the testimony, the whole paragraphs and everything, and I say, yeah, it just seems like you ignored them. So whether they've grown now, I know people say, "Oh, they grown." I said, you don't understand. Just because they grown doesn't mean that they're still not feeling hurt about the abandonment of their father. Like, what's going on? And then you get the post, and they see on social media that you claiming these other kids as your own, as your biological, when you have biological kids who you created. That is messed up. Like I said, I was so shocked, because at the end of the day, I didn't know what this was going on. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I didn't know.
Okay, bro. Bro.
Well, hold on. So I was like, it's ridiculous. And then there's something going on about how he knew his daughter was going through something, like it was a traumatic experience with his daughter, and you just ignore that and you just move on in your life, that is messed up. I don't like that. So he need to that was definitely shade in posts like that, because anybody who know anything, if I was just child, I would feel the type of way about it too. I said, okay, so we just don't exist, huh? We don't exist. Okay. And I like what they did for the 2 years and thing. You had or whatever. If you want to get an apartment, you had to get an apartment. If you didn't want to get an apartment, well, like that. But that's what parents do with their children for. Or is they deadbeats now? If they broke, if they bums, what? Do y'all know they alive? Y'all tell me. If his children is bums or something that y'all need to know? Like, what is it? So I just don't know why he would do all that.
No, but bro, that's what I was trying to say. I rather okay, just like you said, Brian McKnight is a whole fucking human, just like all these other people are humans. But I'd rather him just sing a love song and not know his business. I don't want to know all that those things in between, because it takes away from the fanfare, you know, and me respecting his singing, his as being an R&B artist. But besides that, I don't give a fuck about his kids or his wife, and it's too much, especially when people put it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I feel like I didn't want to know none of this shit that happened with him, but of course that's what we do. We talk about shit that's going on in the headlines, but I think that's fucked up though that he ain't been there for his oldest kids. I will say that much. And for you to have another family and to show your love for that other family, that's fucked up.
And it kind of takes away from us, you know, loving these R&B singers and so on and so forth. The most R&B singer that's responsible that we know is Maya. Maya is responsible with her shit.
and Maya is still out here giving it to the girls.
Mhm.
Child, y'all got Maya
Yep,
mixed up.
Say
yeah,
it, I don't want to go
laying
this
it down.
we be bringing it
It's
up.
these men that's doing shit because, like we said again with Brian McKnight and his, you know, we don't need to know all that information, son.
Well,
I
it's
don't
out.
know. I don't need to know any of that.
Yeah, it's not privy to our conversation, but it's out there. So it's out there now, and
Mm-hmm.
he's Cajun.
Yeah,
But
it's
say that
now.
while
It's out there now.
bringing up this kids that he has now compared to his dark skinned kids, but I don't want to bring that up, but everybody brought it up, so I just like that it's crazy how you just ignored the dark skinned ones, but you want to.
That's right,
He
Mizzle.
did. He did. He really did.
I'll keep my mouth shut because that's a whole different topic.
Because we don't know. That's another topic for
No,
another
no,
day.
no. Wait, no,
Baby
no.
sis, Tracy, what's
That's
y'all
not
thoughts?
your fault. That's his fault. That's he did that. Not you.
I mean, it's not surprising. I mean, what I
Okay.
don't know.
All right.
Brian Benight had did that, but I mean, just hearing it kind of sounds like the
What?
way
Okay.
Chris
What did
Pratt.
they say? Okay. They say P Diddy, I'll be sure, and Brian McKnight got something in common.
They all dark skinned and they deny their children.
Mm.
But anyway, what Chris Pratt did when him and Anna Faris got divorced, and then he got married to Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter. Um, him and Anna have a kid together, and they have a little boy, and their little boy has health problems. All right. Well, Chris Pratt had, well, and whatever his wife's name, they had a little girl, like maybe last year or the year before, and he made an Instagram post talking about, so glad that my wife is okay and gave birth to a beautiful, perfect little girl. Something along those lines. And the way he worded the post just completely disregarded his first child. So, you know,
He
I'm
may
not
not have meant it
surprised.
that way. It was probably just,
No,
messed up
no,
wording the way
no. I'm
he
almost
said
positive he meant it that way because if I find it, I'll show you. I'll share it. But the way it was worded,
Okay. I don't like to say their name, but those people with the last, with the first, with the okay,
it.
it starts with a K. I'm not speaking about the people. but they do meticulous situations and shits, and he applied for that shit, so he gonna sit in that shit.
Tracy, what's your thoughts?
My
We
thoughts
know we talking
are
about Prince Johnson. We talking about the Kardashian.
my thoughts are as as a parent to an adult child. I do find it interesting how he would name his new child his adult child's name.
That
Like
part.
that to me is
Exactly.
odd. That to
Weird,
me is
creepy.
something else is going on. That to me is it's not even like weird and creepy. That is like, did you hate their mama? Like, do you
So
hate
much.
them? Like, there's something to me that's like a self-hatred type thing of these other children. And I don't know if it's a I was really busy in the entertainment world. I was touring, so I missed out on all of these years of your life. So I don't have a connection to these children. And now that I am not, you know, touring or I'm not as big in entertainment as I once was, now that I have more
Hmm.
time, do I now find myself like trying to
Start over.
overcompensate for the
No,
childhood that I
I,
didn't
I
give
think
these
it's
kids
layers
or
to it. It's
something?
layers to it because everybody, they're all chasing the Joneses. You can say that. They're chasing the Joneses and they're trying to fit in with the Joneses. And everybody know what the Joneses is. Come on now.
I just think he like the Netflix movie The Strays is based off of Brian McKnight.
The strays. You said this is based off of how is that based off of Brian McKnight? Ah,
I think not.
he,
We're all
he
saying the
had
same thing.
he had two children. He walked out on them. The two children forced their way, I guess. I don't really know. I'm gonna say forced because it sounds right. Um, with I guess when Brian was paying for their apartment or whatever. I don't know. I'm getting very much the Strays vibe from him.
Yeah, it's too much in
oh,
between.
I
I
get
mean,
it.
I
I get what you're
understand why
saying now.
we're not
Yeah,
using our common sense. This is okay. Like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, with they stranger danger asses.
I get what you're saying now. I if you've seen the movie The Strays, that makes sense.
All
That
right,
makes
see,
sense. Okay. Next crazy ass article. What a random side irrelevant question. Can a person have multiple kids with the exact same name? Like, why not pull a George Foreman? But see, this is the thing. All of his kids were by the same woman. So it was George the first, George the second, George the third, George the fourth. That's understandable if it's by the same woman. But if you have different sons by different women and you want to name them all the same name,
that's
that's a
weird.
little weird. That's a little
Okay,
weird to
then
me. I'm sorry. I
explain it to
can't.
us. How are you gonna call all your children? All their name is George. So how are you gonna do it? So no.
I
Well,
think
that's
he
it
called.
because then you start going by numbers.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that. I want to say I read something or seen something years and years and years and years ago. He calls them by numbers, like it's like Deuce and Trey, like shit like that.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing with Brian McKnight. Why couldn't the child be the third? You already have a junior. Why couldn't he just be the third? You know
Because
what I
they
Because
ain't
mean?
of
by the
the
same
Strays.
mama, man. I'm sorry.
They
No,
don't have, but that's the thing. It doesn't have to be
we
by
are
the same
not gonna
mama. It
condone.
is your child.
Yeah, see, I think it's weird. I mean, it's kind of weird to me. Even George Foreman, really, quite
No,
honestly, naming
bro,
all
you
his sons
okay?
George. That's a
All right.
lot for me too. Like, okay, y'all, look, let's get into this next dumb story because I want to hurry up so we can get on to Mizzle's live because Mizzle's gonna be going live. Y'all tell me what y'all do this now. Y'all, Jimmy Stacks. Okay, y'all remember how I said I was watching adult films for research purposes, right? Okay, so Jimmy Stacks, because he has a free OnlyFans. Not that I know. I'm just saying, okay. And so he be posting some weird shit on his OnlyFans. This is one of the chicks that he had on his OnlyFans. This chick got a tattoo of his name on her face for her rent money. Yes, she
Every
did.
month? Or she getting that 1 month?
She got 1 month. Now, it wasn't just that. I want to say like he paid like her bills for that month. It wasn't just the rent. This is just what they posted on that. But he like paid her bills for the month. Just for the month. No. Now, it wasn't no ongoing nothing like that. He paid it just for the month.
I thought it was fake.
No, it was for real.
But that's all she going for, then that's questionable. Sorry, come on now.
Now, this dude, Jimmy Stacks, like I said, he does a lot of crazy. Do y'all remember Tiana from Little Women, Atlanta?
Yes.
Yes, she's done some scenes.
Are you
with
walking
him
in like
before.
that?
You know, Tiana herself, she has an OnlyFans. Okay, she kind of popping on her little OnlyFans or whatnot. All right, she's done some scenes with Jimmy Stacks. He's done some scenes with y'all know. Speaking of OnlyFans, y'all know 4 OnlyFans is starting to pop. This nigga booty hole stay on my Twitter timeline. Okay.
I apologize for that, Auntie. I apologize.
Please, thank you. Because I don't know how he got in my algorithm. Because I don't even think I'm following for it. But he stays on my Twitter timeline. I swear for God. Okay. But if y'all want to see all of 4 from Black Ink Crew Chicago, okay. When I tell you bussy everywhere. But how much would somebody have to pay you? Would you like, how much in love would you have to be with somebody to get their name tattooed on you like that?
Their name on my face? Like, I already got my husband's name tattooed on my wedding band, on my wedding finger. All right?
That's even
Like
too
that.
much. That's even too
That's
goddamn
it.
much. Fuck that shit. You don't have to get rid of your whole fucking finger when y'all break up.
No,
I mean,
no,
is this not
no.
Blueface and Krishan all over again?
Blueface and Krishan is a travesty. Is she
That's a
really
joke.
pregnant?
She is. Her stomach seems to be getting bigger.
But she was just at the fight. And she didn't look pregnant at the fight.
I don't think. Let's just
I
hope
don't know. That's neither here nor there. That's gonna make me lose even more brain cells that I'm not prepared to
that
lose.
part.
Mizzle, what is your thoughts on this? Because you know we see some wild shit being YouTube content creators. We watch shows and we see some wild shit on shows. And quite honestly, I feel like if Jimmy Stacks was to have a reality show, it'd have to be on Zeus, just because again he does OnlyFans and his shit on OnlyFans is wild as hell. But like, what amount of love, even if you were like in love, like I'm talking about Ludacris came to you and was like, Ty, Luda, it's me, Ty. It's just me and you to the end. We finna be disturbing the peace for the rest of our lives. But I'm gonna get your name tattooed on me, but I gotta know if it's real. So in order for Luda to know if it's real, you gotta get my name tattooed on right over your chest, right over your heart. So Luda know that it's real. Are you gonna get Ludacris's name? Now, mind you, this is for y'all to be together for forever now, not just for your rent. It's Ludacris, Mizzle. You gonna get Ludacris' name tattooed on you?
I don't get nobody tattooed on my body. I don't have a tattoo now. So I ain't gonna nobody let they tattoo my body unless it's gonna be a little small and I can cover it up. But I'm not getting nobody that tattoo my body, especially not in my face. Because you get big enough that you gotta cover that up and y'all don't be together. That's stupid. If you wanna be together forever, Ludacris, give me a ring, something like that.
He gonna give you the ring, but you gotta get his name tattooed.
Nah, ain't no name tattoo, nothing. Give me a ring.
Luda say he want to know if it's real.
Put something.
You got to put your name on it, goddamn
it. Trust fund or something. Give me money when you pass away. I know that's a real. It's like that. But no, that's too much. And does this video this thing for rent money? Because I was like, listen, if you're gonna do a face tattoo which is permanent, you need to get permanent rent money.
Permanent rent money. Period.
Permanent rent money. and it's permanent. And then when you break up,
Okay, okay, I'm okay. Again,
so
this is
I'm not
wait.
doing that. So I don't know why she would do that. No, that's
That's
stupid.
just stupid. Yeah.
For 1 month, come on, now that's stupid. That's stupid. People just doing anything unless you got a fake invisible tattoo or put a stick-on tattoo and then whip it off and wash it off. Other than that, and that's it.
Okay, no,
Again,
I
I
was a dickhead.
when,
I melted my ring down and made it for my husband for his ring, and now he got a ring. I was being a full bitch about it
Mm.
because as men, okay, we should. This is just my thought. We can propose to each other. We can have the same vows or fall in love and blah blah blah. But you spend all this money and we can put it elsewhere. So I put the money elsewhere and melted it down.
The ring thing.
Tracy, it's Method Man. Tracy, Method Man came to you, and Method Man say, "Hey, yo, Trace."
There's other ways to show your love. You have to get no tattoo.
Okay, and he come to you looking like, oh, like how he looked out belly, just fine, sweat glistening all over his body. And he like, Tracy, I'm gonna need you to prove, tap my name so I know it's real. You getting Method Man name tattooed on you? You getting Clifford name on you, girl?
Listen, there is not enough money in the world to get anyone's name tattooed on my face. I don't do face tattoos. Anywhere else
Hell
on my
no.
body, listen, anywhere else on my body, I don't mind because I have tons of tattoos. I'll just cover them up. It don't mean me no difference. Like
Yeah.
I'm not that, I'm not like Mizzle has no tattoos, so it's different. I have a ton of them. So, and I've had tattoos covered up before. So if you think I can't do this good cover up, maybe you done lost your mind. I just don't do face because to me that is, I just don't do face. Like I can't. But
That's
you
the
know
money
what?
maker. I can't do
Again,
the
I
face.
give this. Listen, I promise you, I feel like Christian and Blueface done messed up like this new generation of people
Mm-hmm.
that is now
So
like, I'm gonna do
logically,
any of
like,
this to get
but
me
who
a
get
TV show on Zeus.
but look, no, logically, who gets tattoos on their face though? Who's at, it's them
Lots of
weird
people.
people.
Oh no, I know, I know,
It's
I know people who have face tattoos. I don't judge them.
come
It's just not
on.
for me. Like I just couldn't do no face
It's,
tattoo. I
Right.
was
It's
like,
just
we
not
already
for me.
okay. All right,
Mm-mm.
I'm sure we all got intimate tattoos, and we know where that shit hurt from in situation, you know. So face,
Ain't none of my
oh,
tattoos hurt. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Sir Neil, you keep fucking up and lumping me in the same group as you, and I don't appreciate
that's
it.
because
First,
you
you
don't
want to call me
appreciate
wait,
me.
no,
40.
You like pain.
Like, first
yeah,
you want
we
to call
do,
me
but
40, then you want to be like, well, all of our tattoos hurt. Nah, my tattoos did not hurt. My tattoos tickled.
Oh,
You a lie.
I
oh
shit you
no, see,
not.
no, she
My
trying to be a
tattoo,
parliament.
the
Okay,
biggest tattoo I have right now is on my leg. All right, that took about 2.5 hours. The only reason why I had to get numb was because it was tickling me, and I kept almost kicking the poor tattoo artist. All right, Mirsad will tell you,
okay.
I kept laughing.
So your rib cage, you tattooing your rib cage, no?
I'm too fat.
Hell
Like,
no.
come holla at me after I get my BBL.
No, no, nigga, no. See now,
I want to
you
get a tattoo on my rib cage while I'm under. Yeah, while I'm under, get my BBL. Then
no.
you can do it.
So,
But other than that,
you
nah,
see,
we're not gonna do that.
my rib cage, the whole right side is tatted down, under armpit into the waist bone.
you know what? See,
All
my
right,
nipple
y'all. Look,
piercings, like that was a different type of, because it didn't, it was a burn. Maybe it was a burn.
No,
my
it
nipples
was it
hurt.
was it was it
All of
was
my
it was
tattoos hurt. All
I
of
had
my
a tattoo gun
piercings.
go.
Well, my piercings stung. My piercings didn't really hurt. Of course, like the healing process, kind of. But the only tattoo, the piercing, I'm telling y'all, all women, you need to get is the vertical clitoral hood piercing, aka the coochie piercing. Get that
Yes,
done. That is the best,
it's
most
great,
least painful
and it didn't hurt.
piercing. It did not hurt. No,
Not at all. Look,
you
girl, I
got it
got my
too.
nipples done. Yeah, girl, me,
Oh
yes.
yes.
Girl,
Now
you know
the
that's how I found your page. Like,
oh yes. Okay, it did not
yes,
hurt at all.
not at
Like
all.
it was.
Not at all.
Bam.
Everybody has a different exception of pain.
Oh no,
So
no,
just like you
it's
said,
like there's
everybody's
little
pain
to
is
no.
different.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna hurt. Like
Uh-uh.
that one's gonna hurt. I told you I got my
Okay.
nipples pierced, and I wanted to die
I
because
can't
it
even
felt
say
like it
shit
was
about that because
burning
I didn't got
on
the
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 wall to do
inside.
nipples
that.
hurt.
It was listen. It felt like I was burning on the inside. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God. Yes,
wait,
God.
and it
The
took
nipples
like
hurt.
days before the burning feeling went away.
Oh
I was like,
God.
oh
Oh
God.
God.
I was like,
Oh
oh, I
God.
need to
And
toughen
mind
up
you,
because I ain't ready for hell.
I want to
Whew.
get mine's re-pierced, but I know what that pain is going to feel like, and I'm not ready for that pain healing process. That's why I have not gotten my nipples re-pierced. And see, and I only took them out right after I had my son because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to breastfeed, and I wasn't able to breastfeed, and now I'm pissed off because it's like I took them out for nothing. I wasted all that for nothing, and now I have to go through that pain again, and
Ooh,
I'm not ready to go through that pain because I know what the fuck that pain feels like, and it fucking
ooh, that
hurts.
burn, baby. That
It is. That's exactly what it feels like. It's like
Again,
it
logically,
literally
I
feels
can't
like
talk
the
about
nipple
your
is
titties
burning.
hurting because I don't have titties. But
oh, you got nipples.
Oh,
wait, no, wait,
oh.
bro.
All right, y'all. We got to get on to the next couple things because we got to get out of here. Mizzle's finna go live. Plus, my sister's got to do something. Okay, y'all. Two quick things. We was sad, y'all, when we heard the GOAT, the greatest of all times, Jerry. Give me my Jerry beads. I'm really a man. I was sleeping with your brother. Springer has passed away at the age of 79. He was battling a short bout of cancer. Y'all, Jerry Springer has babysat a lot. And I even put this on my IG. I think I put this on my Twitter as well. He babysat a lot of us latchkey kids. He was there for us for whenever we were out sick days at school.
Quote, quote,
Jerry,
sick
I
days.
yes, I even when we weren't sick, pretending to be sick days, Jerry was there. I remember being in middle school watching
Summer
Jerry Springer.
vacation.
Some of my favorite episodes was again always the ones where it was dudes coming and telling them that I'm a man. Uh, uh,
Mhm.
I'm really here to let you know I'm a man. It was another video that I wanted to bring about myself. I can find it in the background. But what was y'all thinking? Because on the same time we heard about Jerry died, we heard about Carol Bryan bitch ass. That's the hoe that lied about Emmett Till whistling at her, and
Mm.
she ended up getting that nigga killed. Fuck that hoe. She died. So we was sad at first when we heard about Jerry, but I don't know if y'all was anything like me. I instantly got happy because I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
no,
oh, okay.
that
I
look,
was,
June dying and
I
that bitch Carol dying that evened everything out. But
You
yeah,
know, yeah, I feel a little better.
I
I was
volunteer as
like,
tribute as the next host of Ratchet TV. All right, we'll call it the Alki Show. One of the stipulations of being on my show is you have to take one shot before you get on stage, and I'm okay with fighting. I will have security, but security will jump up after one person gets one slap and that person gets their slap back.
I gotta find it. Where is it?
I
Just
promise
saying.
you, I
I
was.
volunteer as
Auntie
tribute.
Mamo.
It's a rough job.
Okay,
It's a hard job. Somebody has to do it, and I will carry the burden of doing it. All right.
wait. I'm so sorry that everybody did not get on Jerry Springer show because I was on Jerry Springer show, and I said this shit before. And just like if you wasn't on Jerry Springer show, you wasn't doing nothing.
What you do on Jerry? Tell us what you did on Jerry.
I was too
Okay,
young.
what I did on Jerry, just like you said, my motherfucking ugly ass friend was dressing in drag and needed a boyfriend, and I was the stand-in boyfriend.
Where can we
That's
find
it.
this episode? We got to find this shit. Where was it at?
I told you this way long ago.
I
It
remember
was
you
way
did, but
long
you know I
ago.
be doing all kind of stuff, and I be
Way
forgetting
long
because the result
ago.
of that.
Wait. Okay, no. Wait. I the other day I said I'll pay anybody $50 to find a show. If you find a show, I got $50 for you. Like for real, because it was the title was it had nothing to do with me, but it was a lesbian love affair. Okay, and it was in the interim when Steve was going to have his own show, contrary to Jerry Springer. So it was the difference.
What's the name of that episode?
Lesbian love affair.
Oh, bitch,
Damn.
I know I'm finna find that hoe.
Hold on. I'm
Lesbian
about to look it
love
up on my
affair.
desktop right
Put it
now.
down
No, when
in
you see,
something
wait, if you
somewhere
find
because we got
again,
to find it.
if you find it, I got you $50. If you find it, let me know all top,
Let me get
please.
in. And you said this was an interim between Steve getting his own show. So was Steve
Yes,
on the show or he wasn't on there?
Steve was on the show,
He was
and
still
this
probably
was
doing security.
he was the Steve Wilco show. This is when in the middle. This is
Okay.
my first time going to Chicago, and anybody in Chicago, I can tell you what Chicago looked like. Well, the downtown Chicago, not the ghetto Chicago.
He said, I don't know nothing about that part.
You said lesbian.
Lesbian love affair. Oh,
Deadass.
bitch, we got to find this. We gonna find it. Okay.
Auntie, I'm
Yep.
mad. No, I'm mad that
What
you're
year was
saying it
it?
like now.
I remember you
Okay, wait. All
saying
right.
that
So
now.
my no. All right. My father passed to. Okay, so it's either between 2003 2004.
Jerry used to be the shit. And at a point in
Mhm.
time, I was even like, oh, I'm going there and get my Jerry beads. But
Look,
then
that
I
was
thought
me
about it.
too.
No, these titties ain't for free.
That
These
was me. I'm
titties
like,
is
I wanna
not for
go and get
free.
my
Not for
Jerry
no
beads.
Jerry beads. I'm gonna need more than that.
Wait, people don't even realize that Jerry Springer had a point in Congress, and he was had a Senate seat,
That's what he did
councilman.
before he came on the
Yes.
Jerry Springer walked so Maury Povich, you are not the father hoes could run. Okay.
That part.
That whole ass part,
I'm telling
okay?
you
Wait,
right now,
He
Maury
set
wait,
the
was there.
foundation.
Listen,
wait.
Maury was there so you
When
could cheat on your partner. So look, Jerry was there so you could cheat on
wait,
your partner. So then you can go
my
on Maury
guy.
and figure out who the daddy really was. So that's what that
What
was.
month?
Okay.
He literally
No,
started at
my
A
guy.
and ended at B.
When
Okay.
Jerry Springer died, he brought Sally Jesse Raphael out the fucking closet. So no,
So that's
Sally Jesse don't talk to nobody because she know. But when Jerry died, she said, "Okay, my condolences."
I am so
Damn, I
sad
thought I
about
had
Jerry.
this video. I can't find that bitch.
I love listen. Jerry is one of the things where if you ever like wake up in the middle of the night, you just surfing through,
He
you'll see
would
some old
always be
Jerry
Yeah.
Springer
on.
episodes, baby. And I mean, I promise you will get up to me, and he'll be up for like an hour and a half for
2 hours.
no damn reason, watching Jerry.
Watching Jerry.
I mean, old
And
Jerry
when they would
Springer.
had a
For no damn reason.
when they had the little people fights and shit on there, oh man,
Girl,
come on.
or when they listen, girl, I seen the original
But,
catfish, baby. It was the
my
original
nigga,
catfish.
wait,
Yes.
Jerry had,
wait, my
yo,
nigga, you
when
got
the
the
catfish
Roku
Yes,
got
chat.
he
You got
sure
original,
was
Roku
the
TV.
mayor.
If you got the Roku and you just turn your TV on, Jerry Springer, 40 hours a day.
I promise you, it was up
Jerry
there.
was the goddamn go. It didn't get no better than Jerry Springer.
Oh,
Oh, did I put
you got to be a special motherfucker for black people to appreciate you, Jerry.
Come up
We
here,
love
come
you.
up here, get the best of both worlds. I'll beat you like a woman and beat you like a man. Come on and do it. Come on and do
Girl. Or when the
Oh,
crowd used to start roasting people.
Got
Don't
one more
why
comment
did
for the
you do that?
transsexual on the end. I don't know why, but why is your bulge in your pants bigger than your?
come up here, come up here, come up here, get the best of both worlds. I'll beat you like a woman and beat you like a man.
that
Oh,
shit used
oh.
to be
but you know
so
what? Okay.
funny back in the day.
You know what I would say? I will say one thing that Jerry started the conversation of inclusivity.
He did.
That
He
part.
started the so
He-
although he brought people who were transitioning and he brought people on who was pretending to be something for someone else and all of that. When he did his little nightly recaps, he was like, social, you shouldn't be mad at someone just because what they feel like on the inside. We need to be accepting. Like he literally, so although it was super ratchet, the whole thing, he would do his little recaps and he would be like, you know what, you're right. We
Take
do
care
need
of
to be
yourself
inclusive.
Take
and
care
each
of
Yes.
other.
yourself and each other. Yes. I'm like, come
Okay,
on,
no,
Jerry.
come on, for real. Like, okay, all right, okay, all right.
Way to bring it all back together,
Yeah,
Jerry. I
yeah,
ain't
I'm not
even
right
mad
there.
at you.
You know, Jerry
Okay,
was
one last
responsible.
thing. One last thing I want to talk about, and then we finna get on up out of here because Mizzle is finna get ready to go live. Did y'all hear about this? I don't know if this is going to affect anybody, but oral sex is now a leading risk factor for
Oh, yeah.
throat cancer. That's what doctors are saying now. Listen, I don't know if you like to partake in fellatio or cunnilingus in any kind of way, but you're gonna have to be careful now. You can't be going out there laying it low and spreading it wide and just giving out there to anybody because you could get the throat cancer, the cancer all up in your throat. Okay. Now, what y'all feel about this? Does this affect y'all in any way, shape, form, or matter? Because I don't know if this is something that you got to worry about now that you're older, because you know how shit be. You looking at the TV in the middle of the night and you can have mesothelioma at this point for some shit that happened 20, 30 fucking years ago. You done sucked a dick 30 years ago. Now you at risk for throat
Not
cancer.
mesothelioma. This nigga that mesothelioma. See, I can't even talk straight.
The mesothelioma. Tracy, what's your thoughts on this? What did you think when you heard this headline? I mean, it must have been devastating,
You
huh?
know what? You know what I thought? I thought I don't smoke, so I guess I'm only at half the risk of throat cancer. So I'm gonna take my 50-50 shot. And just tell him no more deep throating. I mean that's all I can do because we gonna have to we have to even this out or deep throat occasionally.
Nah,
We have to work this out
nah.
because there's only so
Hey,
much I can go
man.
with here. I gotta do what I can.
That damn Tracy is something else. She said, I'm gonna do what I can. She
This
said, I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna do what
okay.
I
Oh,
can.
see, you ain't helped though. Okay.
What's your thoughts, Sir Neil? Are you worried at all?
No,
Are you okay?
at this point, we can't suck no dick. So let's give it up.
That'll be your excuse from now on. Now, baby, I don't want to get throat cancer. You heard about that
Yeah,
shit. It's all over the
yeah,
internet.
yeah. They gonna tell me I'm gonna die in 27 years because I've been sucking your dick, and that deep throat shit is not working.
I'm
So it's
telling you, it's like
asbestos. It's on mine.
mesothelioma. Some
All
deep
right,
Yeah,
throat.
real
okay,
quick, Sir
exactly.
Neil,
Asbestos in your throat. You know what I'm
are you sure
Exactly.
it's not called lesbian love feast?
What?
saying? Okay, you took the words out of my mouth. What do lesbians do? So you're talking about men. What do the lesbians do? The same thing
No,
as dancing?
I'm talking about this Jerry Springer episode.
Ah, come on now, run back.
Oh, it's just because I saw lesbian love feast. I'm like, okay, well maybe that's it.
No,
No.
but we're talking about this article right here.
I'm
What's your thoughts on
listening
this
about
article
that
right here?
article too, and I'm not too concerned because I am in a very committed married relationship. So
But I'm
I'm gonna
saying,
go
what
ahead
if
and
this could be like mesothelioma? What if this was something, a dick
So
you
wait,
sucked
so
from
you're in
20
a
years
happy committed
ago?
relationship, so you don't have to suck dick no more? Is that what that
oh
means?
no, I'm just saying I
Oh
don't have to.
no, you have
No,
to suck dick.
hold up. The article made it seem like if you just out there having, one night stands, casual hookups type deal, all right? Like two people in a committed relationship, STD free is not just gonna magically create mesothelioma of the throat.
It could have been from 20 years ago. That one time when you was out there laying low, spreading the
No,
wide,
okay.
No,
then
because
we
I
ain't
get
been there.
tested regularly.
You're tripping.
Girl, Renee said, I'm gonna have to pray for a couple of my friends.
Well, stick my name on the prayer list.
Okay, go on. Put G's on the main line. Put your auntie name on there too. Y'all, we finna get the hell on up out of here because Mizzle is finna get ready to go live. He's finna do his review for Power. If you're not following Mizzle, please make sure you do so. Also, make sure that you are on his Discord because he does a lot on his Discord, okay? He does a lot of watch-alongs and things of that nature. Make sure you're following him. Also, make sure you're following Miss Alki Queen 1118, my baby sis, okay? She over there kind of popping on TikTok or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, check her out. Y'all in the music, y'all in the mood to listen to something different. Not none of these little babies. All these niggas is little and babies. Okay. Y'all want to hear some real music with a real purpose, with some real lyrics. Please go check out my baby bro, Sir Neale Hurston Bih. Okay. You can check him out on IG. His videos are on YouTube. You can also listen to his music on Bandcamp and also iTunes. Okay. Bandcamp and iTunes. Just put in a search engine, Sir Neale Hurston. That's where you can find his music. Okay. And your auntie. Make sure you go ahead, follow me on the IG. Make sure you follow her as well. And there's a cash app if you enjoy what you're seeing tonight, okay? I appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you so much to Renee. Renee is my big. When I tell you Renee is my big sis, she always got us holding us down. If you need the links to any of our channels, that's where it is. Any of our info, how you can stay in contact with us to the replay gang. I appreciate y'all. Y'all couldn't be doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you here kicking it with us, and we appreciate you so much for that. Okay, I appreciate y'all for sticking through me. Go ahead, sis. What you gonna say?
Do you watch Baddies West?
Girl, listen, I don't.
Why is Stevie J at these people reunion?
Girl, I'm still trying to get into this damn Bad Boys Houston with goddamn Raspberry in Orlando. They don't know what they got.
Why is CBJ and Raspberry in any other baddie situation?
Girl, it's just crazy. But yeah, we got to talk about this on Discord for real. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all could have been doing anything else, but y'all came here to kick with us, and I appreciate y'all so much. This has been Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. We out. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, guys.
Thanks for see y'all next Sunday.
See you, Mizzle. See you.